So Alex Hormozi's book came out a little bit ago, and it has completely changed the game of entrepreneurship. The reason why this book has changed the game for entrepreneurship is actually stated right at the bottom here on the cover. How to make offers so good people feel stupid saying no. And it makes you look at your offer, the one that you currently have, the one that you're building and constantly refining. It makes you ask yourself, is my offer so good that it makes people feel stupid saying no? Because you could probably take a second and think about being on a sales call with someone, maybe a new client, new customer, or them going through your funnel, your website, and your customer or client saying to themselves, yeah, this is really good, but I don't really need it. Versus, that is so incredible. I would be an idiot not to take this right now. The way we make this happen for our business, and what I've learned from $100 million offers, the best points coming down to 4 points. And these 4 points, I'm going to put the book down, these 4 points can be put into a quadrant. The reason why your offer is so good it makes people feel stupid saying no is because you take a dream outcome multiplied by the likelihood of achievement divided by the time delay and effort/sacrifice, as Alex Hormozi says. Immediately, we can see which ones we need to increase and which ones we need to decrease. Because what if you put your quadrant next to your competitors' quadrants? And I'm not just talking about direct competitors who offer the same thing or something very similar, but what about indirect competitors? Because your avatar, your dream client, only has so much money to give, not to mention only so much time to give. So where are they going to put their money? Where are they going to put their time? Well, the stronger that we can make this quadrant, the stronger our offer becomes. And let's break it down right now. The top two you must increase, the bottom two you must decrease. Think about your dream outcome. Not your dream outcome, but your avatar, your dream client's dream outcome. What do they ultimately want? And I mean ultimately. This is what Alex Hormozi really got my brain turning on when I was reading his book. Be specific and don't use the fancy marketing guru words. Use their words. How do they describe it? What is that dream outcome? I'm going to come back to likelihood of achievement because I think it's the most important, so I'm going to hit that at the end. But next we look at the second row, which is time delay. How long is it going to take your client or customer in order to achieve that dream outcome? And along that journey, what is the effort/sacrifice that they need to put forth in order to make that dream outcome come true? Now, you might have a very short time delay and even very little effort/sacrifice needed, which, by the way, effort and sacrifice, that has to do with their time and their money. But likelihood of achievement is something that was the biggest point here in this book. How great is your likelihood of achievement? Because anything less than 100% will be beat by someone who can offer a 100% likelihood of achievement. A great example that he gives is within the fitness industry, which Hormozi has a massive experience in. But it's something that we could all relate to. Get this. If someone wants to lose weight, they could either go to the gym or get surgery, liposuction, let's say. Let's fill up the quadrants for these two things. The dream outcome is the same for both. They want to lose weight, perhaps a certain amount of weight, perhaps look a certain way. The dream outcome is the same. The time delay is much different. Going to the gym, that could take you months on end. The effort/sacrifice needed in order to go to the gym is massive. You have to show up, you have to be consistent, you have to keep yourself accountable, or maybe get a friend and convince that friend to keep you accountable too. On the liposuction side, whether we like liposuction or not, you can't deny that the time delay is a fraction of what it takes to go to the gym, keep yourself accountable, get into that effort/sacrifice, and realize that the likelihood of achievement is greatly altered as well. Because there's so much effort and sacrifice at a much longer time delay, the likelihood of achievement for that dream outcome is less for the gym in comparison to the liposuction. That's why a gym membership will cost anywhere from 20 to, I guess, $200 on the super high end, and liposuction costs thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars. Now, I'm not saying that liposuction is right. I'm just using the Hormozi examples here. But for me, there was a big takeaway. It doesn't have to be as polar as go to the gym and maybe get the dream outcome, or just go into liposuction and pay thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. There's a middle ground. One thing that I thought of when reading this book is that we can still do the right thing while increasing the likelihood of achievement to 100%. And this is where guarantees become very powerful. Everyone loves a good money-back guarantee. Why? Is because the risk is mitigated. Now think about this for your own business, but I'm going to use my business as an example. My business is here to create content, to grow the brand awareness of entrepreneurs, thought leaders, coaches, consultants. And I know there's tons of shortcuts. There's liposuction versions that we could be doing, like paying for shout outs on random Instagram meme pages. And if anything, our strategy is more like the gym membership, where we show up. The entrepreneurs and the coaches, the business owners that we partner with, they know that they don't necessarily want the shortcut because the shortcut has downsides. They know that they want to get into content and predictably become the go-to solution. And if that takes 6 or 12 months, they're willing to put that effort in, not just pay a couple $100 to be featured on a random Instagram account. But then I thought to myself, how can I make my offer so good that people feel stupid saying no? Well, I increase the dream outcome. I decrease the time delay. We've been implementing some insane strategies that really expedite the process. And effort/sacrifice needed is just 1 day a month to show up and shoot content. Pretty damn good. But let's talk about that most important factor. What about that likelihood of achievement? 100%. Because if it's anything less, someone else will offer 100% likelihood of achievement. And the way that we can offer a likelihood of achievement of 100% is by guaranteeing it. When you've been in business for years and years, as we have, and you have those repeatable results, you get to look at those results and understand what are the main, most important things that our most successful clients were doing. And we created a very clear list listing off all of those things, and you make that a part of your guarantee. You say, if you do these things, if you go to the gym X amount of times a week, if you eat this type of food every single time and you don't break that commitment, then you will lose that weight. You will get those results. You will achieve that dream outcome that you're looking to achieve. Think about this for your own business and your own avatar. You're going to be able to make more money because you're giving predictable results every single time. And as Hormozi says very clearly, is if you can't get those results yet, predictably and repeatedly, then you're just not good. You're not good enough, which is kind of a sour thing to hear. I said that to some of our clients who are actually in the beginning stages, and they were like, I don't know if I am good enough. But if you have those case studies from happy clients that have gotten those results, which makes them happy, understand what is that checklist that makes their likelihood of achieving the dream outcome and that ultimate dream outcome 100%, and then go back in, decrease the time delay, decrease the effort/sacrifice needed, and then fulfill. Your sales become so much easier. For us, our sales process is so easy, and it's the least salesy thing that I've ever heard. It's just a simple conversation because our marketing and our fulfillment is just doing the work. Our marketing gives a big, bold claim. Our fulfillment backs it up with predictability and a strong guarantee, making the sales process seamless for both the clients and yourself. Those are my biggest points taken from the $100 million offer book, and your biggest takeaway right now is to fill out those quadrants so that you can implement in your marketing and fulfill on the back end. And of course, a little plug for our own business. If you need help getting that offer out across social media with a massive amount of content, growing your brand's awareness with that 100% likelihood of achievement, as I've said, then of course, you know what to do. Hit the link below. We have like a 3.5 minute long video explaining exactly what we do, how we do it. But whether you work with us or not, I highly recommend filling out those quadrants based on the $100 million offers book. And don't do it alone. Do it with your team. Do it with the clients that you have. Listen to the words that they use and implement so you have an offer so good, people feel stupid saying no.